Are these Funko Pops canceled? Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We had an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms don't mind. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hella walls, we are together. Yes.
Our friend Aussie Poppin' Paul from YouTube sent me a post that talks about a bunch of Simpsons canceled Funko Pops. But recently, Funko has been going through a lot of issues. Their financial call came out the other day and there was a lot of problems. One of those problems was that retailers were no longer purchasing Funko Pops from Funko, so therefore Funko is now having to put all of these Funko Pops for sale at a clearance price. That means Five and Below, Ollie's, Burlington, all these places are getting Funko Pops for really cheap right now.
As of recently, we've seen a lot of chases over at Five Below and the Hall H Leonardo that was supposed to come out in like 2020.
Yeah, a lot of Funko Pops that were supposed to hit retailers are showing up at these clearance stores going for nothing. So with all these issues that are going on, now we're seeing that Funko Pops might be getting canceled. And when I saw this post, I thought to myself, this can't be real. This seems like bullshit. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought this actually could be happening because we have been seeing a lot of delays. There was a lot of Funko Pops that were supposed to come out this fall that we did not see at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was pushed back, and I don't know if it has to do with licensing or anything. I think it still has to do with the effects of the pandemic. And I know a lot of you are tired of hearing about the pandemic effects, but it's true. We are still seeing that ripple effect from what happened and has been happening as of 2 years ago.
So you're probably wondering what Funko Pops are getting canceled or possibly canceled. Well, we're gonna get to that. But first, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content like this right here.
We go live every Sunday and we post new content every single day for your viewing pleasure because we just want to make you laugh. And don't forget to hit that like button because we want to make everybody else laugh. And hitting the like button makes our video reach other people.
And if you want to support us really big, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support us.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but as big as Tommy Lee?
Yeah. And while we have your attention, head over to 7bucksapop.com and buy yourself some Pop Shield Armors. They're the best way to protect your Funko Pops. Also, make sure you head over to 7 Bucks a Pop on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday for their huge pop drops. You can find yourself some awesome grails. Head over to 7bucksapop.com. All right, so Aussie Pop and Paul sent us this post by Rogue Online PTY Limited.
Rogue Online, I'd say Party Limited.
I was going to say Party, yeah.
Or it could be Panty.
Ooh. Bad news for some of our customers. Icon, the Australian distributor, has just informed us that Funko has canceled the following products and they will not be produced. All affected customers that had these for pre-order with us will receive a full refund shortly. Unfortunately, these items have now been canceled and will not be returning. So that sounds like pretty grave news.
It does, but it makes me wonder if like people are playing telephone. What if the distributor thought that that's what Funko meant when really it's just being delayed until next year? Because I know a lot of them were being said to be delayed.
It isn't often that you come by a post or a comment like this where they're being canceled. That's a pretty heavy word to use. So you're probably wondering which Funko Pops have been canceled. Well, I hate to see this, Simpsons fan, but this is going to hurt your heart. Remember in that one episode where, what was his name?
I don't know. I don't really watch The Simpsons. Don't ask me if I remember anything because I don't.
And the only reason I gave you that stupid Valentine is because nobody else would. Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now.
That's going to be all the Simpsons fans after they hear this long list of Funko Pops that are supposed to be canceled.
You really had me watch that for that?
Yeah, because you got to see his heart ripping in half. You don't remember when he got the card that said, I choose you?
I remember that. I don't remember that.
So all these Funko Pops are Halloween-related Funko Pops. And in fact, I was really excited to finally see these in person instead of just seeing glams. But it sounds like they weren't chosen to be made for real.
Are you done?
So the first one is Snail Lisa, Twin Bart,
Oh no.
Itchy and Scratchy, which I was super excited about because did you see the Itchy and Scratchy Funko Pop?
Yes, I did. They're
Do you
great.
remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Which one's Itchy and which one's Scratchy?
That's probably Itchy, that one's Scratchy. I don't
Okay,
know.
so Scratchy, I think it's Scratchy. I can't remember their names.
Oh God, hold
So
on.
Scratchy's holding his head
Wait
up
a
and Itchy, I
second.
think, is holding a brain.
Which one is Itchy and which one is Scratchy? Itchy the mouse and Scratchy the cat. I was
Okay,
right.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was right.
Even though I'm not a huge fan of The Simpsons, I was a huge fan of these two Funko Pops, specifically Scratchy. I love that he's holding his head, he has a candle in his mouth.
I love that he's a skeleton.
Also, Homerville, which apparently is the King Kong Homer, Skeleton Marge, Witch Maggie, Treehouse of Horror Pop 5-pack, which I guess is all of them in one pack, a Witch Maggie GW Pop, Glow, I guess. And the last one is not a Simpsons Funko Pop at all. It's a Jerry in a pirate shirt.
It says Pop T.
Oh, it's a Pop T.
It might be a Pop NT, but when it says Pop T, normally it's just a t-shirt.
Okay.
But it just says extra small.
That's weird.
So maybe small through like 2X or 3X are coming.
Still available? That's weird.
I don't know.
Sorry for any inconvenience caused, and please understand that this is beyond our control. So do we remember a time ever when something was canceled like this?
A lot of the Walking Dead pops were canceled, the newer ones. Not like a wide cancellation. I think some were made and some weren't. It was a new wave of Carol, Daryl, and Maggie because Funko no longer had the license.
Ah, okay. Something like this is really interesting because I have never seen an entire line like this canceled. There's also Groundskeeper Willie as a spider. That hasn't come out on Funko Shop yet. And I figured that would come out right around Halloween. And these Funko Pops I thought would come out right around Halloween.
They were supposed
and
to.
they didn't.
Well, Nosferatu, if you remember that set, they were supposed to come out around this time as well, and they haven't yet. They're delayed to next year according to US retailers.
Oh my God, you think this is going to start an onslaught of canceled Funko Pops because they didn't meet the right dates?
I don't think so because realistically, like Simpsons, they can be released at any time. But I mean, of course, you'd want to release them around Halloween, but they could store them in their real big Arizona warehouse. I mean, isn't that thing big enough to house like a gazillion airplanes or something?
Warehouse issues, pandemic issues. There's just a lot of problems across the board for Funko right now.
Yeah.
And I think between now and 2023, they're actually going to get back up on their feet and kind of get things rolling again.
Yeah.
NFTs, we talk about that a lot. Those are being delayed. Like now our Transformer NFTs won't be here anytime soon, apparently. I think they're going to take forever. The retro comics, the Nickelodeon ones as well, they're pushed back. That's a huge issue. We talked about this in yesterday's video, so if you want to get a little bit more in depth about the delays for that Funko NFTs, go and watch that video. Something that somebody commented the other day on our video, the 3-pack of Spider-Man figures from No Way Home. Somebody was saying that Funko is waiting until they bump up the prices of Funko Pops next year to drop it.
I don't think they would do that.
But I wonder, like, are those Spider-Man Funko Pops getting canceled?
I don't think
Like,
so.
we still haven't seen anything from them? Like, we got excited and then nothing else happened?
Yeah, and we never saw Cruella yet either from Funko.
Right? That's another one. Are these all getting canceled?
Well, the villains actually were set up for pre-order last year, and they just got into people's hands this year.
But no Cruella.
No Cruella, she's a Funko Shop exclusive.
I don't like that.
But the villains were like way delayed, like 9+ months delayed.
There hasn't been any updates about Cruella.
Yeah.
We might be getting a lot of cancellations on Funko Pops and possibly sodas. I guess we'll have to find out soon. I think something big's about to happen. Maybe this like little piece of news will be trickling in, and this might be the very tip of the iceberg.
I don't think this is a cancellation. I think
thinking
this is
it's
a
cancellation.
delay.
We're gonna have to find out, though.
Like Simpsons Pops of all things, why would those get canceled?
Because they were supposed to come out of Halloween, Heather, and they're not.
They can come
And
out
they
for
decided to
next
cancel them. They
Halloween.
said, F it, we're done.
They have really long delays all the time.
I don't know.
They do.
I don't know. I'm feeling like these are canceled.
I don't think they're canceled.
Hey, I believe
The Panty exclusives.
I believe Rogue Online Panty Limited. But let us know what you think about these cancellations and more in the comment section down below. Do you think they're cancellations or are you Team Heather and you think they're just delays? We would love to know. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up
Grab a blush and put a little makeup.
and everybody's going to
Have
be
you started to
talking
fade away to shake up?
because
Why do you
everybody,
leave your keys on the table?
because everybody,
You go creative on him.
because everybody watched
Why
this,
you?
because everybody watched this video and now they're going to be talking about it tomorrow. Just like every other news video we make.
You remember that one time we found those custom pops and then everyone was saying that that was what's in the box of fright? That was sort of funny.
People love us. And they love to steal from us without giving us any credit at all.
Who cares about credit?
What the f? In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Richard Perez, Rudy Castillo, Calvin Lee, Derek, Tina Maldonado, Tristan Raj, I'm Funko Jeff, Joshua G, Michael Petrino, and Joseph Mayfield. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate you. Your support is amazing. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.